Good evening, and back from a long vacation, another edition of Travis at the Theaters, right here live on the F+S Express, only on 88.9 The Pulse.
That was good.
We
That
can
was
use
good.
that one.
Definitely.
We're gonna keep that one. All right, yeah, two weeks off. I'm a little out of it. Like last Tuesday, I was just sitting down there in Myrtle Beach, and I was thinking, geez, what are the people gonna do? How are they gonna survive without tea at the T? Tatty. We need to know what's going on at your local theaters.
That is enough. Oh, man. I know. Last week, I was lost. I wanted to go to the movies so bad, but I had nothing to guide me.
You couldn't do it.
Nothing.
I don't blame you. You guys probably haven't been to the theaters in a couple weeks either, have you?
Guilty as charged.
Well, I'm back, and I'm here to tell everyone what's going on in the theaters this week, what went on in the theaters last week, and we'll even give you a preview of what's going on in the theaters next week.
Oh, man.
We're going to be all around, all right? Because you know what, Ryan? We're going to be doing one thing and one thing only. You know what that is?
What?
Killing Nazis.
All right.
Open it up this week, the August 21st. We got a director, Quentin Tarantino's. 10 years in the works he's been working on this one. 10 years.
Yeah?
He's been putting a whole decade of blood, sweat, and tears into this one. Inglourious Bastards opens up in a theater near you, starring Brad Pitt, Diane Kruger, Freddie's younger sister, and Eli Roth. So, listen, I did some research on this one. I had to.
Yeah?
And here it is for you.
Give it to me.
Yeah, I told you Tarantino worked on this one for a decade. You know, he's like real attention to detail type guy, so this one took a while. He was actually going to try to cast Adam Sandler into playing Sergeant DeHowitz, but his obligations with Funny People actually ran into it, and he couldn't do it. But he wanted to. He said he wanted to do it, but he had the obligations with Funny People, so he couldn't do it.
Is that Brad Pitt's role or a different role?
No, it's a different role. It's someone else. I didn't really look up who's playing it,
see.
but I will at one point here. A couple people that were asked to do roles or either couldn't because they had prior obligations. As I said, Adam Sandler, Mark Mattson, who you know Quentin Tarantino loves, Tim Roth,
Los
another
Angeles
one,
Lakers fame.
and absolutely.
Isn't that who you said? Mark Mattson?
All right. Leonardo DiCaprio, and get this one, Eddie Murphy.
Wow.
He wanted Eddie Murphy to have a role in the movie.
Wow.
But all those guys said, thank you, but no thank you.
That is stunning.
Basically, the plot on this one, an American-led killing squad known as the Bastards terrorized the Nazis in German-occupied France during World War II. Go see it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And I don't know about this, but it says on here somewhere that the film has a 3-hour runtime. Do you know anything about that?
No, I haven't heard anything about the runtime.
All right, and bring a lower back support because you might need it in those thick theater chairs.
Oh, jeez.
Postgrad coming out, starring directed by Vicky Jensen rather, starring Alexis Bledel, Michael Keaton, our old friend Michael.
Oh, I love Michael Keaton.
Our old friend Mike's back in action, and Carol Burnett, recent college graduate, discovers she can't land a job because of the working world's harsh climate. And I think we all know how that one goes.
Oh, boy.
She moves back in with her oddball family in order to reconsider her options. Well,
Oh, those oddball families.
I'll tell you what.
They tend to pop up in movies.
I'll tell you what, and I think this girl's living what most would consider the American dream.
Oh, yeah?
You know, you go out, you get a job, you try as hard as you can there in school, and you come back out, and you're living with your parents. And you're searching for a job. My one and only,
man.
starring Renee Zellweger, Logan Lerman, and Mark Rendell. I'm sorry, Mark. Directed by Richard Loncraine. A 1950 set comedy in which the glamorous Anne DeVoe leaves her adulterous husband and embarks on a drive down the eastern seaboard. Kind of like me. I drove down the eastern seaboard.
You did.
I wonder if she goes as far as Myrtle Beach. We'll find out if we watch My One and Only. But she's in search for a wealthy man to fund a new life for her and her sons. Oh,
Who
God
isn't?
love her. And you
Who
know what?
isn't?
Who isn't these days? Well, if she would have came down to Myrtle Beach, she could have found me.
Oh, man.
Two more quick ones here. Cassie Divas, directed by Isa Lopez. That's Jennifer's younger sister. So we will skip that one. And 5 Minutes of Heaven, opening up in L.A. and New York, directed by Oliver Hirschbiegel.
That's a mouthful.
You said it.
You said it.
You know what I wanted to say. Starring Liam Neeson. Here we go. Starring Liam Neeson, James Nesbitt, and Anna Marie Marcina. Now listen, here's the deal on this guy. It looks good. It sounds good. As a youth, Ulster Little, who is Neeson, was a member of the Ulster Voluntary Force, a paramilitary group in Northern Ireland. After serving a 30-year sentence for the murder of a young Catholic man, Little prepares for his televised meeting with the victim's brother, Joe, who watched as the hit was carried out. He watched it as a little boy.
That sounds horrible.
For the little boy, absolutely. And how do you think Liam's going to feel coming out of jail after 3 decades, and now he has to face him? But it won the directing award and the World Cinema Screenwriting Award at the Sundance Film Fest. So
how do you like that?
So you got a couple things to look forward to there.
All right.
Hey, do you know what's number 1 in the box office right now? I'll give you one guess.
Right now, is Harry Potter still up there?
No, it's down a ways. It's probably in the top 5. But actually, I'll give you 9 guesses, and you can put them all in one district.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not think it was going to do that well.
I didn't think it was going to do well at all. District 9.
Get out of here.
Starring... All right. Really?
Yeah, don't even try.
Trust me on this one. It's number 1. Number 2, G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra. I wish we could have done a preview of that one.
No, you don't.
Here's a movie I actually want to see. Why? No, hold on.
What?
Time out for Twix here.
What?
Why do you want to put down G.I. Joe so bad? I thought you'd be into a flick like that.
I was until I went and saw it.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was it was something.
Well, that's what happens when you go to the movies without listening to my previews. Did you know it was the Rise of the Cobra before you went?
I think they duped me.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, for what it was, I guess it wasn't bad, but I don't need to watch it again.
Now, here's a movie I really want to see.
Okay.
The Time Traveler's Wife.
I don't know, man. I've only seen one preview for it, and the preview looked horrible. But every word of mouth type review, whatever you want to call it, that I've heard, it sounds more interesting when people tell me about it as to when I see the trailer, is my point.
Can I tell you Rachel McAdams is in it?
Yeah, she's not bad, but she's not, I mean, I don't know.
Not bad.
Yeah, she doesn't really, she's okay.
Well, maybe if you put those glasses on and realize she's beautiful,
Oh,
you would come to your senses. She's incredible in everything that she touches. It turns to gold. I think she's gold. Because she touched...
Stop.
I didn't even mean for it to come out like
Oh, man.
Julie and Julia and G-Force round out the top 5. Upcoming next week, if we have any more airtime available to us, which is in high doubt right now, we're looking at an August 28th release date of Halloween 2. Your boy. I know you're going to see it. Rob
Absolutely
Zombie.
not.
What?
No
You're
way.
going to say no to Rob Zombie like that?
No way.
Wow. Did you see the first remake of it?
I watched about 10 minutes of it, and that was enough for me.
And Robert scared you.
Yeah, I don't do horror movies
Robert
anymore.
Zombie scared you.
Ever since Dr. Satan.
Taking Woodstock.
Dr. Satan!
I was waiting for you to say it. The Final Destination and Big Fan come out next week. So hopefully if we're all lucky, we'll get to find out a little bit about them. I've been seeing previews for Final Destination for months now, and I am tired of it.
I am too.
I don't care if it's in 3D or not. It should be in no D in my eyes. The Final Destination should be in 0D. I'm clicking on it right now. Yeah, 3D. And it's up 69% in popularity this week, so something's going on there.
Yikes.
All right, and that's it. Now, I guess we have some things to resolve. Some mysteries to resolve. Oh my god, you were right on cue. Wow, all right, well done. All right, we gave you a little hint into the theme. I think only one person got it, right, Walt?
Yep.
Let me check my phone. Let me check my inbox.
Oh, you know what?
Let me check my Facebook.
I actually did get a couple texts. Hang on a second. Keep talking.
Ooh, we're going to keep talking here. Now, here's a little hint. If you would have been listening to Travis at the Theaters closely, you would have known that the clue to today's theme was in a release for next week. Did anyone get it? Anyone? Taking Woodstock. So there you have it.